Hi, ladies. Today I want to ask you a very important question, and that question is, who is the most important person in your life? So you might think to yourself, oh, that's my mum, my dad, or my pastor, a spiritual leader, somebody that I aspire to be. That's the most important person in my life. But the most important person in your life is the person who has the most influence. So the person who has the most influence is the one who will have a lot of say as to the way that you live your life and the things that you achieve. But did you realize that you are the person who has the most influence over your own life? You spend the greater majority of the day, and the hours in the day you spend with yourself. So when you wake up in the morning and you go to the bathroom, you tend to go to the bathroom by yourself. When you're on the train or on the bus going to work in the morning, that 1 hour journey or 2 hour journey, you may be surrounded by people, but you are ultimately just by yourself. So you're with yourself and you're thinking thoughts and you're doing a lot of self-talk and you're reminiscing and thinking and planning. And that is you and you, that you and yourself doing it together. You spend, out of the 24 hours a day, you spend some time at work serving other people, at other people's businesses. Then you spend a great amount of time maybe cleaning the house, spending time with your children, your spouse. But the great majority of those hours is you and you. You're in your head all the time. You can decide to shut the world out in terms of noise, but most of the times when you enter into self-talk, you listen to yourself. When you have ideas, you listen to whether it's negative ideas, negative self-talk, or positive ideas and positive self-talk. It is always you and you. Do you see where this is going? So you are the person who has the greatest influence over your life. You may say, oh, well, I spend a lot of time reading books or listening to motivational speakers, or I listen to men of God online a lot and they influence me and they direct me. It's true. But you make that decision. And sometimes we make really good decisions. And so we influence ourselves by choosing the people that we listen to or we hang around. But sometimes we make really poor decisions. And so the fact that you spent the greatest amount of time in your life, your entire life that will be lived out on this planet, the greater percentage of that time will be under the influence of yourself. So you need to make sure that you position your mind and your heart in such a way that you will influence yourself positively so that you'll be healthy and happy and you'll be productive. Have you ever heard the scripture that says that as a man thinks in his heart, so he is? It doesn't say as a man listens to other people, or as a man reads books, or as a man is described by other people, so he is. It says as a man thinks in his own heart, that is who he is. It's you are ultimately the person that you create because you spend so much time with yourselves. So think on this, meditate on this, begin to realize and be more conscious and aware of that you have a lot of decision-making power in your own life. I want to reach out especially to women this morning who are going through situations in their life where they feel like there's a lot of, they are out of control, or the situation is out of control and there's nothing they can do about it. Maybe you're in a relationship that is not very flavoursome. It's not lovely. It's not a lovely relationship, and you feel that there's nothing you can do about it. Or you're in a job and the environment around you is really toxic. It's just you're not thriving there, and you feel that I can't. If I leave, there is no way I can do well, or there's no way I can look after myself. That's you telling yourself that. You've made that choice and decision. You're influencing yourself. So begin to make changes if you need to. Begin to influence yourself more. Begin to, in a positive way. If you're, like I said, you're in a deadbeat job where the environment, you're just not thriving. It's a really toxic environment, full of things and people that are draining your energy and dumping your spirit. Begin to influence, begin to take courses, begin to better yourself so you can get qualifications, begin to network outside of work, even if it's once a month. Begin to find people that you can begin to ask questions about. How do I move into a different area, a different occupation, different career? How do I move up the ladder? How do I create maybe an employment for myself? If, like I said, you're in a relationship that is not flavoursome and it's not adding to you, and you're saying to yourself and you're influencing yourself to stay in that relationship because you think that that person is the one person that can make you happy, then begin to tell yourself that that's not the case, that you are as you think in your heart. You are as you think in your heart. So be blessed, remain blessed. I love you so much. If this has been blessing to you, please share it with the ladies and the females in your life. If there's any topic that you want to hear me speak about or share on, please leave it in the comments. And please also subscribe if you've not subscribed to this channel also. And I will see you very soon.